Hey, my loves. So, this is just I guess, a random reading that I was told to put out there. I guess it's just a little bit about me and how I am. So, ever since I was little, like I've had a very strong intuition. I've known when people were lying. You know, it's like I knew people's secrets before they would tell me, and I think that's why a lot of people kind of walked away from me because I knew things that nobody should have known, right? And I call it my intuition. It's like when you know. And I don't know if it's called clairvoyant, or my third eye is open or whatever, which is actually the first eye, not the third eye, but whatever you want to call it. It's just a gift that I've always had. And as a child, I feel like I would question that gift because, as a child, you're supposed to, what do you call that? You're supposed to listen to adults and go by adults and obey them and all that other stuff. And as a child, I never understood, why am I listening to adults that are lying to me, that are not honest with themselves, that are not who they genuinely are at heart. I thought they were frauds, honestly. As a child, I just always felt like, you know, why lie? You're grown. Be who you want to be. Forget what anybody else say. Do you? And if they don't like you, screw them, right? So a lot of times I got in trouble for being too grown or saying what kids, shouldn't say. So I was born in the early 90s, and you're supposed to be spoke when you're spoken to, you know, and all that good stuff, which don't make sense to me because it's like, as a kid, you're supposed to speak. You're supposed to learn. You're supposed to ask questions. Because I realized as an adult, not being able to talk as a kid really, like, it put issues with me being in relationships because I didn't know how to talk. Like, I just always kept it to myself, and it became a struggle, because I didn't know how to express myself emotionally. Shoot, like, when you're just becoming an adult, I felt like supposed to stay quiet because that's what I did in my life. I couldn't say nothing. If I said something, I was gonna get in trouble because guess what? Whatever I said wasn't right. So it was like, damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? So I felt like my whole life I was in this fight or flee. Like, I feel like I was in survival mode. I don't know if that's the same thing, y'all. Y'all could let me know. But I feel like I was in survival mode. I felt like I could never be who I wanted to be because I didn't feel good enough. Like, I felt like who I wanted to be genuinely in my heart and soul was wrong because people was telling me, you're not supposed to be like that. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to question this. You're not. It just didn't make sense to me. And as a child, everybody knows, as a child, you wonder, you question, you learn. You know, you're a child. You're an open vessel. You're pure at heart. But then you start to grow up with this hardened heart and hatred for yourself because you don't know how to be, really, because people are telling you how you are, like in your inner self, how you are through your soul is not right. So I don't even know why I'm putting this message out. I guess somebody needs to hear it or whatever. But I've in every relationship I've had, I've given my all, and I've tried not to. It doesn't work because me closing my heart doesn't work. I'm a sympath. I don't think I'm an empath. I can't genuinely feel what somebody's going through, like as far as body parts hurt, no. But I can feel like if I'm in a room and somebody's really, really upset and they're crying, I'm gonna start crying. So I don't know what that is, but I feel like, just, I guess, very, very emotional. I'm assuming it's a sympath. I'm not sure. It may be like a Hayoka empath or something like that, a super empath. I don't know. Whatever. I'm one of those people, okay? And so, I don't know. Like, the women in my family, we love very, 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 very hard. When we love you, we love you. We're going to go to war for you. We ain't going to let nobody hurt you. We're going to have your back. you know, and sometimes that is a very detrimental thing to yourself to have somebody back if they don't have your back like you got theirs. So that's when the equal yoke come into play. Get somebody that's equal yoke. Get somebody who you gonna be with, regardless if y'all don't have money or rich, you know. But everybody's rich in spirit. But just get somebody who makes you laugh on your days when you don't have anything, you know. And I realized me going through relationships, I always feel like I gave more than the other person because I'm a very, very giving person, and I love to give, and I do it selflessly because giving to me is just, it makes me feel good. I love helping people. And but I had to realize not everybody's like that. People would take your kindness for weakness, but nothing wrong with giving. Give. You're gonna be blessed at the end. Nothing wrong with it. You just have to know who to give to and who not to give to. So one of the guys I was with, like, didn't know nothing about him, really liked him. He was from a different city. I'm from a different city. We're from Texas. So I liked him a lot. Like, I was going off how he was as a person towards me, but I didn't know, like, he was a wolf in sheep clothing, right? And so what I'm going to say is, please make sure you know the person that you're sleeping with, because you can get a spiritual transmitted disease. It's way more than an STD. You can have everybody that person has slept with, um, like, emotions and feelings connected to you. You can get a soul tie, basically. You can get multiple soul ties. So please, please, please be careful. I didn't know this. I was young and I was just thinking, oh my God, I liked him a lot. You know, this is my person, blase, 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 because I felt like it was my person. And I don't know. No, I don't feel like it's my person because, you know, who knows though, you know, miracles happen, whatever. But if it do, it do. If it don't, it don't. I'm not holding on to it, but the message is just please, please, please be careful with who you're sleeping with. Um, please wear protection. Please don't just give yourself to everybody, because I went through a phase where I was giving myself to everybody. Not to everybody, you know, not to everybody. Nah, I ain't like that. Nah, not to everybody, but a lot of people. Um, and I realized I did it because I was hurt. At that time, I didn't care. It was after I got a divorce. I was with my kid's dad. It was my husband. We were married for 12 years, and he was the only guy I was with. And then it was like, after that, it was like, I don't want just one man for the rest of my life. I want to test the waters, you know. And I did that. But I shouldn't have did that because I wasn't being true to myself. Knowing me, I'm a very sweet person, a kind person. I want to be with one person only, but I had a whole phase. Who ain't had a whole phase? If you say you ain't had a whole phase, you lying. You just don't want people to know. I'm fine to admit that I had a whole phase, whatever. But it doesn't matter. I haven't slept with more than uh, I haven't been with more than 11 people. I'm 32. It's been 11 people, okay? And to me, it's like, oh my God, that sounds like a lot. But then you think about it, no, it's really not. You know, I'm very selective who I sleep with. I'm very selective with who I give my energy to because I don't trust people. And as a woman, we can say that, you know, we're not emotional. Yes, we are. When you sleep with somebody, it's like you want that to be your person. You know, you really like them, you care for them, you have a genuine connection for them, right? So, ladies, men too, men, y'all can detach more, but to my beautiful ladies, know your worth, know your body, know who you are. Like, don't just go around sleeping with people because somebody hurt you. And it's easier said than done. I know, like, I know what it is. I know. It's like you want to get your get back. It's like you want to get that pain off your mind, but go through that pain, feel it. That's the only way you're gonna get through it. No other way you're gonna get through it. You're gonna have to feel it, because if you don't feel it, you're going to emotionally fucking spin out of control. Feel that. You have to feel that. That's how you heal. And to the person that hurt you, forgive them. Don't forgive them because you feel like uh I don't know how to explain it. Forgive them for you. Forgiveness is not for them. Don't forgive nobody just for them. Forgive it for you, because once you forgive them for you, like it just makes you feel lighter. You feel better. Like it's just like your heart isn't as heavy as it was, because we're human. We can hold grudges forever. I know I can. I'll be mad as fuck. Like I stay mad for months, which is ridiculous. But certain things trigger people. Certain things hurt people to their core. And in our life, only thing we really want is somebody that loves us for us and sees us for who we are, and who gonna be real with us and have our back. Like 10 toes down. That's all we want. Like honestly, like that's all I want. I don't care about money. I don't care about materialistic bullshit. No, I just want somebody at the end of the day who's gonna love me for me and genuinely accept me with my flaws and all, no matter how quirky and weird I am and crazy. I just want somebody who love me for me, because it's really your soul that they're looking at. If your physical gonna change, you can work on it, you can get it better, but we all change over time. So you want somebody who love you for your heart and for your soul. You don't want somebody who love you just because you got a Benz, you got a Maybach, just materialistic. No, that's not love. That's not love at all. Because guess what? When you lose it, they sure not gonna be there. You want somebody that's gonna be with you, like through thick and thin. Equally yoked. Shoot, if he ain't got it, you got it. Y'all want to match each other, right? So my message is just take your time, give grace, because we are not perfect. No one's perfect. So sometimes you have to step outside of your body and put yourself in somebody else's body and realize, hey, it's okay. It is. Like nobody's perfect. We're all working on ourselves. And some of us may take longer to do that, but it's gonna be okay. Just ladies, my beautiful ladies, my handsome men, know your worth. Because in our society, like shit, fuck our society, in the world, we're going through spiritual warfare. And we all need each other. We are all connected as one. No matter what they try to put us against each other, no matter what color you are, what religion, who you vote for in politics, who cares? We're all connected, and we have to see that it's a bigger picture, that they really trying to separate us for a bigger reason than what we know. Because once we come together and love each other, we can do so much. And it doesn't matter what men do, it doesn't matter what women do, it don't matter who make the most. We should not be fighting. Like, and that's what I've been seeing a lot. Like the men and women are fighting, and I'm like, no, we're supposed to stick together. We're supposed to love each other. Because guess what? If we fight on each other, they just want us to all like date the same sex. No, no, I don't. If you're gay, transgender, okay, I'm not, no hatred towards y'all, but what I see is that they're trying to stop us, men and women from being together. They want all of us to be dating the same sex. And that's not okay, because if we all do that, guess what? Ain't nobody gonna have no kids. Like, it's not gonna happen. And I feel like it's depopulation scheme. They want us to be against each other. They want us to not love each other. They want us to hate. And y'all have to wake up and realize love conquers all. Love is like the most vital thing in this world, because who doesn't want to be loved? At the end of the day, everybody wants somebody that loves them. You know, when you can't take nothing from this world, the person you want next to you is the person that you love. You don't want your Mercedes. You don't want no Benz, no money, no. You want people that genuinely love you and care for you. So that is my message, y'all. We have to wake up. We have to get it together. We have to heal from our traumas. We have to stop being so selfish. We have to love one each other. We have to help more. We have to give more. We have to give people grace. We have to stop being so materialistic. We need to love each other more. Like, and I know this is a long message and I'm everywhere. This is one of the longest messages I've did on my channel, but I just feel like I needed to put it out. Like, no, people hurting, people going through depression and anxiety, they're not telling nobody. People are literally killing themselves because they ain't got nobody to talk to. Reach out to somebody, see if they need help, if you can help them. If you can't help them financially, listen to them, talk to them, be there for them. And it may seem like, oh Lord, I've been on this phone forever, but that may help somebody, that may save them. You may not know, that person might have just been decide to go, you know unalive themselves, and you may have just saved their life. So for whoever this message is, wherever you are, I love y'all. Namaste. Stay true. Just remember to be kind. Give grace because you want somebody to give you grace. We are not perfect. We are imperfectly imperfect. And it was a message I was told to give to y'all. And I normally don't be on here this long. I'm short and sweet to the point, but I feel like I had to do this in this crazy world we live in today. It's so different, and just everybody's going through something. Give selflessly. I love y'all.